everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that now. Make sure to turn on your notifications, like and comment below after the video is done. So today, I thought that we should talk a little bit about something that is what I do. I date. As a 23-year-old who is single, I am definitely enjoying myself with dating. And with that, dating with a disability. I actually put out a questionnaire on my Instagram about what you would like to know about dating and disability. Throughout the video, I'll be answering some of the questions, so keep staying tuned. I do have muscular dystrophy, which is why I use this little guy back here, my wheelchair, so that I can get places and be able to live a normal life. Well, with living a normal life, as a 23-year-old, of course, I'm a girl who likes to date. And just because I'm in a wheelchair, that doesn't mean I'm not going to date. Dating can be difficult when meeting someone for the first time. It's not only just, do I look okay? Are they going to like me? And it's also, is he going to think it's weird the way I have to lift my cup? Or when I have to ask for a straw, like, is it going to be a turnoff? Or what am I going to do if he doesn't reach for my hand and doesn't make the first move because I can't? It's hard for me to reach out and, grab someone's hand, or I can, but a lot of the times people don't know what I'm doing when I try to extend my hand. If I look at them, not a lot of guys get the cues of, it's okay to kiss me. And then at the end of the date, I get text messages that they had such a good time and want to take me out again, but the fact that it didn't have a kiss always makes me worry. Do they not like me? It sucks. It's the things that I think about. I can't lift up my arms and I can't extend or reach out, so it's hard to make that connection with someone, especially if they're afraid. That's the thing about dating with a disability. A lot of the times it's because they don't know what to do. They've never experienced someone in my situation before, which, I understand that. And I completely take it slow. With me, I'm an open book. If they want to know any questions about my disability, I'm going to tell them. And if they have any worries, I'm going to try to be there to help reassure them. And dating me, it's difficult, but it's not impossible. So a lot of the times, hey, Tinder's the way to go, right? Ashley, why are you using that one? I actually met someone for a while that I met off of Tinder, and it was a few months. It was really good. So it can happen. And I also have siblings and cousins who have met their significant other on Tinder. So it's not impossible. It's just you have to go through all the other people who are only there for just hookups. So dating with a disability and Tinder, you get a lot of crazy messages. Oh, hell no! Bruh. We could do a longer video on what not to say to girls in general, not only just girls in wheelchairs, but girls. That's just, it's gross.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Is it different to date while being in a wheelchair? And it's no. Actually, it's not different. In the long run, it's about getting to know someone. Being there for someone and feeling those butterflies. Those are the best feeling, really. Being honest, that's what dating is. Well, not to everybody, but to me, getting to know someone. Or even if it's just casual dating for fun, that's something too, and I do that too. And it's not that big of a deal. Really, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. Does cool. A lot of people are scared to make a first move for the girl in the wheelchair. And I get it. It's uncharted territory. It's definitely something new to a lot of people. If you see someone who's cute and who's a little different, do what you usually do. Get to know them. Talk to them. Because really, you can establish something with somebody that you would least expect. And they could turn out to be one of the best choices you have ever made. Just because it looks a little scary on the outside doesn't mean that it means any less. And yeah, it's difficult. A lot of the times when I was dating, I had someone who lives far away from me. And for me, transportation is hard. And that sucks because when you care about somebody, you want to see them all the time. You want to be with them. And for me and this person, they lived about an hour away. Luckily, he would make the drive out to me, and I appreciated that so much. And he never made me feel guilty about it. It's because we wanted to spend time together. That hour, it didn't mean anything. It was just that hour until we got to see each other. And I felt bad because you don't want your person to always have to drive you around. You don't want to feel like they are your caregiver. And that's a lot of the times people try to make people with disabilities who date their caregivers. There can be healthy relationships where there is caregiving involved. Speaking of which, let's coin in Dr. Phil. Actually, a month or two ago, he came out with an episode saying that
100 out of 100 times this won't work.
yeah, if you care about someone enough, you're gonna want to be there. It's such a pure form of love, like giving yourself selflessly to someone to take care of them when they're in need. And a lot of the times it can bring people together even closer. And that's why I do not agree with that statement at all. Ugh, pisses me off, really. People can be stupid about people with disabilities and creating assumptions that just because someone's disabled and need help doesn't mean that they're not worthy of love, and they're not worthy of having a genuine kind of love. And that's what we're all looking for, right? So yes, transportation sucks because I can't drive. It's hard to put that on someone, but if they care about you, they'll do it. Don't ever be afraid to ask, because as someone who has been in a couple dating situations, relationships, like, to me, there was love there. And when there's love there, you're not afraid to ask for help or, ask for them to do things that, make you feel insecure. For me, I don't want them to have to take care of me. I don't want my guy to feel like he's my caregiver. And luckily, I've dated a lot of great guys who have not made me feel that way. And every time I ask for help, like, they just do it. When it's me and my man, it's my man. Like, I want to be the one to take care of him. And, like, I am so into wanting to be that woman for whoever I'm dating that it just sucks when it feels like it's taken away from you because you can't, make him lunch or go drive to his work to, like, make his day. Those are just the little things that suck about being disabled and wanting to date. But there are other things that make it even more amazing. The way they look at you and make you feel like this disability does not mean anything. Those are the best feelings in the world. I feel like when I'm on a date, a lot of people look more than you normally would at anyone else who's just going on their first date. And it sucks that that's the reality of being in a wheelchair and wanting to date. Like, you get a lot of people thinking, oh, how cute. It's so, like, dehumanizing, and it makes you feel like a child. And I'm not a child. I am a woman who wants to look good, wants to go out. A lot of times people want to make people in wheelchairs seem innocent. Like, oh, they couldn't do anything. They're so sweet. Well, let me tell you, that ain't always the truth. Because people look at you and see you as an inspiration or see you as a cute little girl in a wheelchair, that when you're on a date, it's hard. Like, it sucks when you're meeting someone for the first time and they're seeing all these people, like, paying attention and looking, and, you get insecure and you're worried that they're gonna worry. And if they worry, then that's it. There's no more dates. When I was really dating and me and my guy, we'd go places and people would just look at us. I can zone that out. I've zoned that out so long. I don't even notice when people stare anymore because it's just all the time. But my guy does. You're on a date, you're not entertainment. And it's not entertainment for someone in a wheelchair to have a healthy and natural relationship. So yeah. Stop staring, okay? Maybe it's those little insecurities that pop up, but I have to, like, breathe through it and feel like it's fine. Everything is fine. It's just me. I'm Ashley. I am a 23-year-old girl who loves music, loves to travel, and is continuing to just live life without anyone telling me what I can or can't do. Yeah, I'm in a wheelchair, but it's just a fraction of who I am. It's not all of me. So I actually got a lot of questions about what's my ideal date. And I'm an adventurous person. Let's be real. If we're gonna be real, this is my channel. It's all honesty. I'm an open book. This is my life. It's how it affects me. Let's talk. Honestly, if I could have my ideal date, it would be to hop in a car, go drive down to LA, go check a museum, then follow that up with a bar or maybe live music at a bar, which I love, and then ending it with the Earth's Observatory or at the beach. If I could have my ideal date, that would be it. especially like a hot foodie spot in between. Like, I am a big like foodie. I'm so like not picky. I will try anything adventurous. So pop-up food places, anything like food truck, just good foodie places. I would love that. Yeah, I mean that's my ideal date, but realistically, I can't do that. Like, I can't just hop into a car. I have my van. I can't get around without my van, and I can't just transfer to any car. So a lot of the times I have to schedule ahead, and it has to be like dinner or a movie until I get to know them, and let's say it pans out, and then they could of course drive my van and we can go do those things that I love. But until then, until I feel safe, because as a girl in a wheelchair, I'm not gonna just let a stranger drive me when I can't really do much in my own van. So Lolly, when I'm on a date, it's nerve-wracking, and it's even more nerve-wracking because I do have this disability and this part of me, and it's a vulnerable part of me. So when I go and I show up, like, it's hard, you know, but it's something that I want to do. So I'm just going to overlook those nervousness and those insecurities that pop up. How I feel when I'm on a date is I feel great. Honestly, sometimes the dates aren't all that great. Like, I can say I've had a pretty like crappy handful of dates that were just not great. And I mean, that's just with life. Like, things sometimes you just don't click, and that's just how it is. But when I'm on dates, you know, I think of all those things, but then I have to remind myself of all of the positive things about me and continue to feel that confidence so that I can just be me. And as long as you do that, you're golden. So I've had a question about, has anyone broken up with me because of my disability? Not vocally. Like, they don't flat out say, hey, I'm getting tired of this, we're breaking up. There's some times where it seems like that could be the case. Things just get more difficult, and they realize that they are not up for the challenge. That effort that once was put in doesn't seem like that much of an effort towards the end. You know, if someone breaks up with me, it's because I'm not good enough. It's because of the wheelchair. And I need to always remind myself that I am more than my wheelchair. I am more than my situation. And if someone can't put up with little inconsistencies that may pop up, then they don't deserve the best of me. And I have some great love to give. So, to my person, I don't know if you're going to watch this in the future or if you're maybe watching this now, but can't wait to meet you. So excited. So I think I'm done ranting. If you have any more questions about disabled and dating that I didn't answer, go ahead, leave them down in the comments. Maybe we can make another video or even simplify it onto certain ideas like sex or first dates or Tinder. Good lord, there's so many not to do's on Tinder. You know, what do you want to hear? Because that's what I want to do. I want to put out content that you enjoy and that you like. Let's talk. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Your Girl on Wheels. If I leave you with anything, it's continue to fearlessly put yourself out there so that you can maybe one day find someone who's willing to fearlessly put themselves out there on the line for you. So yeah, have a good day, guys.